to get you rolling for the weekend. He's a young man who's been hard on the grind, and after emerging last year, things are really starting to build pace in 2013 for Cashtastic. So with things kicking off for the South London boy, it was time to invite him into our HQ to talk about the latest release, In My Zone, and see what his plans are to make it all the way to the top.
12 o'clock, son, gonna hit the red. 1 o'clock, got the bottles on the way. 2 o'clock now, everybody's wasted. We ain't twins, but we're gonna go crack. I'm in my zone. Macaulay Culkin, I ain't going home alone. She said I'm young, I said I'm grown. Age is just a number, so just put yours in my phone. I can't feel my face, where the hell did it go? Sitting in the club and I'm surrounded by. Got my on fire. For your info, if it ain't about money, then I ain't involved. I'm a fly boy, call me Heathrow.
Cashtastic, my man. Here we are, VoxAfrica HQ. Great to have you in the building.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk business.
Let's go.
In My Zone,
yes.
The new track released. Tell us a little bit about it.
In My Zone is literally just, it's for anyone that's, you know, when you're out and you're either partying or you could be in class studying and everyone's talking, or you're even in the office talking and you're just in your own zone focused on what you're doing. Right now I feel like at a point in my career where I am, there's plenty of distractions, but that's just me in a metaphoric way telling everyone I'm in my zone. Whatever's going on, I'm just in my own zone and I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it.
Let's talk a little bit about the video. Crazy concept, you know, very, very wacky. Everyone's super fast,
yeah,
and you're kind of normal speed. How did you go about creating that concept?
I didn't want to, like, as with all of my videos, I don't like doing what it says on the tin. And it's a club record, and what you would normally get an artist to do is shoot a video in a club with everyone dancing and girls, and I just wanted something completely left side. So how we done it was we filmed in slow motion, so I literally had to film on the middle of like Brick Lane, like this tempo.
12 o'clock, so I'm gonna hit the rave. 1 o'clock, got the bottles on the way. 2 o'clock now, everybody's wasted. We ain't twins, but we're gonna go crack. I'm in my zone. All I know is I ain't going home alone. She said I'm young, I said I'm grown. Ain't nothing but a number, put your number in my phone.
Got to talk a little bit about your journey.
Yeah.
Now, for that statement, started from the bottom, now we're here. If anybody personifies that, it is you.
Yeah.
I understand just like 2 years ago, you were evicted from your house with your family, and you still stuck with this music thing, and finally it's paying off. So tell us a little bit about where you've come from to where you're at.
It's crazy. Like I grew up in Peckham, South London, and like I never really like to fully say that I had a hard life, because there's always someone living a harder life than you. But I was going through a difficult stage, literally probably around 2 years ago. We got evicted from our house, and it was just it was a perfect time for me to forget about music and then just go and do whatever I needed to do to provide for my family and stuff. And I think it was just blind faith and self-belief in myself, knowing that this was gonna happen one day. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't know when it was gonna happen, how long it was gonna take, but I knew it was definitely gonna happen.
Life's hard for a better day, I've been wishing. I thank God that I'm alive and that I'm not in prison. Somebody told me something and I had to listen. When yours is bad, there's someone out there in the worst position. Even though it's hard, I smile through the bad weather. Smile on bad days, even though I've had better. In school, I was cool, I weren't mad clever. Out of school, I had to deal with some mad pressure.
Last year, breakthrough year for you. There was a big track as well with Wiley.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Wow, the story with Only Human's crazy. So the track originally was just me by myself on there, and we worked on the record in the studio. Me, Still Bangles, and the writer Ari, he wrote the hook. And Wiley would come to the studio all the time, and he loves the track so much. He'd come to the studio, he won't say anything to anyone. He'd just come to the studio to listen to the track. And as soon as it's finished, then he'll say hello to everyone. He'll ring Bangles at crazy hours. Can you play the song for me quickly? This is before he's even on the record. So
Wiley's a ninja.
Yeah, he was like a ninja. He just loved the record, and it was a good feeling for me to know that someone like Wiley loved the record.
Thinking back on when my life was easy. Whenever I was hungry, they would feed me. I couldn't even speak, didn't even have teeth, but they understood it's like they could read me. Talking about the days when I was just a baby, young, stress-free with a heart full of bravery. At times I've been so low, it amazed me. I can still have a smile like I never paid me.
I know Universal are involved with your movement as now. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I've been building a relationship with them over a couple years now, and I've recently announced that I've signed my publishing deal with them. So now it's just literally growing me and them as a relationship, just broadening our horizon. They believe in me a lot, and that's the main thing. I think what happens is a lot of people just sign deals with people that don't necessarily believe in them, but are just looking for a quick check. The reason that I feel comfortable where I am is me and my A&R and my team, we're all on the same page. I don't feel like they're not forcing me. There's no deadlines. They're not saying to me, you have to make this, and I've got my creative control, and I feel good. It's a great situation.
What's the plan then? Is there a mixtape coming soon?
There's loads of things in the pipeline. I'm not going to reveal all my cards.
Oh, okay.
But expect the unexpected, you know? Like, there's loads of stuff, and one thing with me is whatever projects I'm working on at the moment, I'm never going to rush it too much. So that's one thing I love with my fans and my supporters as well. They understand that I take time with certain things, but when they come out, they enjoy it. So I'm working a lot, even though I'm not releasing songs as consecutively as I used to, but I'm working harder behind scenes than I ever was now.
I'm in my zone. Macaulay Culkin, night guy, home alone. She said I'm young, I said I'm grown. Ain't yet nothing but a number, put your number in my phone. Yeah, 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna hit the rave. 1 o'clock, got the bottles on the way. 2 o'clock now, everybody's wasted. We ain't twins, but we're gonna go crack. I'm in my zone. All I know is I ain't got home alone. She said I'm young, I said I'm grown. Ain't yet nothing but a number, put your number in my phone.